Is there a
Because the
CJO?
judge's order.
Okay, and what CJO number is that so I can look it up?
I don't have the number.
Could
It's
you
the chief
call
judge's-
somebody? Why? Am I being detained? Am I being detained? Okay, then I don't need to talk to you. Have a good day. Why not? Says who? What law is that?
Why are you doing that?
Because I can't. Am I breaking the law? What law am I breaking? Why not? Unless it's against the law, I certainly can't. This is public property, is it not? Because I can't. I'll have to give you a reason.
The officer opens with a classic presumption of authority, expecting the auditor to stop simply because a uniform asked. However, without reasonable suspicion of a crime, this is merely a consensual encounter. Notice how the auditor immediately clarifies his legal status by asking, "Am I detained?" He strips away the ambiguity officers often use to manufacture consent, forcing them to admit he has no actual obligation to engage.
You tell me I'm not breaking the law, so why do I have to stop? If there's not a judge's order and it's not against the law, why would I have to stop? Well, that's what I asked. If there's a chief judge's order or a law, that's why I asked her. She said there's no law.
I'm asking you why you're recording.
I don't have to answer that question.
Okay, well,
That's
we're
what I'm trying to
asking
tell
you not to
I'm asking you
videotape
why.
because of that.
Is there a
Because the judge's
CJO?
order.
Okay, and what CJO number is that so I can look it up?
I don't have the number.
Could
It's
you
the chief
call
judge's-
somebody?
Here we see a common frustration: enforcing a rule without knowing what it actually says. If an officer restricts a right based on a specific order, they should generally be able to articulate it. The auditor's polite request for the order number highlights that the officers appear to be operating on assumptions rather than verified law.
It's the chief judge's orders that you can't be filming the facility or anywhere out front or inside.
Okay, I mean, if it's not posted anywhere and you guys don't know the actual...
Do you have identification on
I do.
there?
I'm not going to give it to you, though.
What business do you have to be on the Justice Center grounds today?
I'm media.
Your what?
Media?
Your media?
Yeah, I'm covering getting footage for a story.
With,
Do I have to be with somebody, or can I just be an independent journalist?
are you going to stop recording?
I'm asking, well, I mean, while you guys are making contact with me, I'm going to record that contact. But if I can't go up there and record, that's fine. I would just like to know what CJO it is so I can look it up and verify it. Otherwise, you guys are just telling me I can't do it because of something that may exist or may not exist. I mean, I think it would be pretty easy to find out what that judge's order is if it's for this location. That's all I'm asking.
Right, and we're trying to figure out what story you're here for, what you need to record,
What-
what the purpose is.
What does that have to do with finding out what the chief judge's order is, or the chief justice order is?
Now they pivot to demanding identification, a standard tactic when the initial stop fails. In public spaces, independent journalists typically have the same rights as mainstream media, meaning no special credentials are usually required. By refusing ID, the auditor protects his anonymity and prevents the officers from running a background check simply to find something to pin on him. Coming up, the auditor actually knows the regulations better than the authorities. Watch how he flips the script and quotes the exact court order they can't remember, forcing them to admit their ignorance.
I won't go any further. I'll stay right here too. You know, I won't keep going. I mean, if there's a judge's order.
Yeah.
So there's an order that says that media can't come here to take pictures.
Well, and that's what we're trying to figure out, why you're
I told
here,
you.
what you're
I mean,
doing.
I shouldn't have to explain the story. I mean, you know, that would give away the surprise of the story and the expose. it wouldn't be an expose if I told everybody what I was recording and why I was recording.
We'll get you a number so that
Okay.
okay.
Is it the one that says no protesting, the same one that's at Elbert County?
It's
one
gonna
that
be a
takes-
different one because they're a different jurisdiction.
Well, the CJO that I know about is, I want to say it's 11 or -014, something -014. And that says there's no protesting, no loud noise, nothing like that, but recording isn't listed anywhere in it. And it does say that it covers Elbert County Courthouse and Douglas County Courthouse.
This is the turning point where preparation beats intimidation. The auditor doesn't just know his rights, he knows their policy better than they do. By citing the specific order number and clarifying it bans protesting, not recording, he effectively dismantles their entire premise. It exposes that their initial command was likely based on a fundamental misunderstanding of their own rules.
But there's nothing about recording in
I
that
gotta
order.
get you the number because I
Yep.
don't want to.
That might be what the order is, yeah. But I mean, if that's the order, as long as I'm not out here protesting, causing a disturbance, it says nothing about filming in there at all.
Okay,
So
let me get that for you. 'Cause I don't
Yep.
want to misrepresent that information.
Okay.
While they scramble to verify the information he provided, we enter a gray area. If he isn't free to leave, this delay effectively becomes a detention without a clear crime. Officers usually must conduct investigations rapidly, but here the auditor's patience allows them to walk back their mistake without escalating. Though many would argue this delay is already unreasonable.
They talk to everybody, so you're free to, as long as you stay in the public area, you're free to.
Yeah, I'm not going inside the
Okay.
doors or anything else.
Yeah, that's
Thank
good.
you guys.
All right.
And what was your name?
Knox.
Knox?
Nice
Awesome,
to meet
thank
you.
What was your name, sir?
Frank.
Frank? Thank you.
All right, buddy. And you are?
I'm not going to give that.
All right, buddy. That's all right.
The engagement ends with a reluctant admission that no law was broken. This interaction underscores 3 key principles. Never provide ID during a consensual encounter. Understand that policy is not law. And remember that knowing the specific regulations is the ultimate shield against incompetence. The officers had to back down because their authority ran out where the law began. Let me know in the comments if you think the stop was poor training or a power trip. And subscribe for more accountability. This video is educational, not legal advice. Always check local laws.